Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Rachel, otherwise known as Journaling Rachel online, and this is going to be a little bit of a flip through of the first week of Junk Journal July, so days 1 through 7, and then I'm also going to be crafting day 8's prompt. Okay, so this is my little junk journal, and I just kind of keep it shut with a little binder clip, but not a big deal. I have a video showing how I made this and I sewed it together. It is just made out of an old envelope. So this, I just decorated the inside here. It says a much misunderstood gentleman because I have been looking for the time and place to use my banjo frog sticker. And I decided it was now. So he is accompanying me on this Junk Journal July sort of, trip. And one thing I had noticed, it is day 8, currently it is July 8th filming this, and my style of junk journaling has already changed so drastically from day 1 to day 7. So it's really interesting for me to see kind of how I've evolved creatively so far, and I'm excited to see where it will take me by the end of this challenge. So let me just show you what I'm talking about. So this is day 1. Day 1's prompt was good vibes, and I decided to decorate both of these for the first day. So there's just some little flowers in the paint chip, and I stamped this on, and then on the inside it is a textured sort of like wallpaper embossed here that's also very shiny. And then on the inside here it says, be such a beautiful soul that people crave your vibes. And I just wrote this in with my Posca markers, and then I put vibes in with these little Scrabble tiles, which are different from the Scrabble tiles on the front. So I was kind of keeping the same theme. These ones are just stickers. So I just did a really simple collage. I was like, oh, yellow is a happy color, yellow is good vibes, that type of deal, right? So then day 2, the prompt for day 2 was pop of color, and I did a lot more collaging on this page here, as you can see. My pop of color was going to be orange flowers, and I really disliked how they looked, so I took them off, and my pop of color is only green. So that is okay. I still think it is cute, and it says creativity takes courage. Then for day 3, I had actually skipped this page, and I put day 3 here. So day 3 was negative space, and I just decided to have the focal point be in the middle and then have the blocks at the top and the bottom, and kind of over here is also negative space. And day 4 is tickets and tags, so I decided to use the little pocket here from the junk mail envelope, and this says, love I'm given, I'm alive, I know my heart is beating. And it just has some trim on there. And then on the back I put the quote. It says, we take photos as a return ticket to a moment otherwise gone. So I just think that is so fitting, such a lovely little quote, and I just slide it back on in here and kind of wedge it in, and it does not fall. So that was day 4. Okay, so already a lot more vintage than page 1, right? And then I am absolutely obsessed with this, you guys. You're not ready. This is day 5 and 6, and when I tell you, this is my favorite thing. So day 5's prompt was fold out. As you can see here, I have some decoupaging in the background of an old napkin. There's this shiny textured paper that's like see-through, a little ticket tag. This is one of the flower fairy stickers, and then obviously a little sunflower, and then it folds out like this. And I just think that these 3 pages are so gorgeous together. Like I can't. So I did use another one of these burlap flowers and petals just to kind of tie it in with some other decor in the book. And then there's some decoupaging in the background, and I have like this little Victorian lady sticker, and I just stuck with more yellow and did like another little like yellow flower garden theme here, which I think turned out super pretty. And then I had painted the back of this brown and I hated it. So I added some yellow paint, and I think that kind of saved it. And then I put some more yellow paint on the front. So that was day 5 for fold out. And then day 6 is my favorite page I've made so far. It says layers on layers. And I don't know, I just think this is so gorgeous. And I've been playing around a lot with distressed inks. I have lots of distressed inks and oxide. So I've kind of been like adding that to all of the corners and all the little edges of the pages to really like weather them. And yeah, this one I'm so obsessed with this. Like I can't. And then these little dots here are Nuvo drops that I kind of put on. And then this is day 7, which is framed. So I just wrote that out down here in some stickers, and it did kind of rip being smushed in the middle of these two, but I consider this like a little rabbit visiting an art gallery. And then I put make art in a little heart. So I think this is super cute. I did decide to glue these 2 pages together, just because my book does have more days than the prompts. Or sorry, my book has more pages than the days of the prompts. So to kind of like combat that, I think I am going to glue a couple pages together and do more like double page spreads. Just that way I will fill this up by the end of July. So it's very shiny, very cute. And then this is where I'm going to put day 8. So in the back here, in this little envelope, I have written out the list of prompts for Junk Journal July. And this can also be found online on Instagram if you look up the hashtag Junk Journal July, or if you look up Meg Journals or Get Messy Art, they have these listed. So today is day 8 and the theme is brown paper. So that can get tucked back in. And then I did kind of pick out a bunch of things, as I'm sure you can see all over my desk. One thing that Meg Journals had recommended was to set aside some papers and little things you want to use throughout Junk Journal July. That way you're not as overwhelmed sort of looking through your stash. So I've been keeping this little file folder on my desk with my journal, and it just has stickers and little bits of paper ephemera and whatnot. And anything I use, like if I rip it in half, the other half goes in here and I will hopefully use it later. So that has kind of been what I have been doing. But I am going to tuck these back in because I do pretty much have what I want to use picked out already, like I had said. So back here, I do have some old book pages from a like casino card game gambling book type of deal. This is of course a paint chip, a little tag, little papers. These are some stickers here, which are also brown. And then my idea is going to be like coffee and cakes type of deal. So brown paper, coffee, and cakes, because it's all brown. So that is my theme for this. Kind of vintage. I do have some interesting little stickers and papers that I grabbed from my stash. These are some little coffee and cakes, sort of transparent like washi stickers. These of course are some little like vintage cookbook faux stamps. And then this is just like a little paper of some treats. This is like some see-through vellum. I have some like fake vintage papers here, which I plan to collage. And then I picked out some brown stickers. I've got my Mod Podge ready to go. And then I also decided to try something a little bit different. I have my watercolor set here. And I've had this for forever. I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure I got it at Walmart, so it's not like a super fancy one by any means. I don't know. The brush says Daler Rowney. So I don't know if that's the set. I'm sorry, I've had this probably a good 5 years now. And then I have a Jane Davenport like watercolor brush where you keep the water in the tube. So I think I'm just gonna put some brown on here to get us started, and we will see where this goes. So this is the finished project. It is still drying though, as you can see there's still Mod Podge. But I just wrote down coffee and cakes, and then day 8, brown paper. So this was kind of fun. The watercolor did turn out a lot more orange than I thought it was, but that is totally okay. Just trying to think. I'm like, oh, it's done. It is not done. Do I want to add some like vintagey washi tape to it? That's kind of nice. Do I want some more? Maybe up over here. Maybe a little piece here would help. Just trying to think, like, you start tying everything in, right? With similar items. No, I don't like this one. This one could definitely go across the top though. That's a spot for it. How do we feel? Okay. I think I'm done. I think we're gonna call this a day. So this is my day 8 for brown paper. So there's just some lots of different shades of brown, I would say. So there we are. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Okay, bye-bye.